It's been said that failure is a bruise, not a tattoo. And as I stand here in front of you, I can say that last year, there was a lot that I went through. I always say that if I could be any animal, I would be the eagle, because they always fly high and their heads are always to the sky. And no matter how hard I tried, it just felt like anything I wanted to do would be denied. My brain would get fried. And throughout these past semesters and summer break, there was a lot of times I cried. Just felt like my hands were tied, and that rope that was wrapped around my hands took away all my hope. And some people know what I turn to next, but I already wrote that part of my story down in another text. These last couple of months, I got to see many beautiful works of God. But when I went through those lies, heartbreaks, terrible grades, and family feuds to sitting back in the church pews, everything just seemed odd. And my constant failures started getting in my head. I don't think my failures are what define me. And I would get into that constant mindset, and it had a grip on me, and I could never be free. Just stuck in that constant loop, and never had any time to regroup myself. See, I would say that last year was my biggest failure in my life. Just seemed like every failure brought more and more strife. Maybe I tried to find that 4-leaf clover so I'd get lucky, but there was no luck for me. And all this failure made me think my life was over, and though I never found myself in a hangover, it just felt like failure was having his takeover. And I tried to fight him off. We'd get in the ring, the bell would ring, ding, ding, ding. But ultimately my fight with failure would have, in the Mayweather-McGregor fight, would share the same ending. See, we've all dealt with these struggles in our life. This was mine. I know that sometimes we feel like we're stepping onto a field of mines. But I've heard it said that your life isn't over. Never let your struggles make you think that. I know your setbacks are major, but so can be your comeback. See, we talk about the greats, like Jeter, Ortiz, McNabb, Brady, Shaq, and Curry, as the greatest of all time. So when we're at our lowest, why don't we ask ourselves why the greatest comeback can't be mine? We hear all the time, it's not how many times you get knocked down that matters, it's how many times you get back up and climb that incline. This year is my comeback of all time. It's showtime. It's time that I showed myself that all of those failures can knock me down, but they can't stop me from achieving my dream. And it's been said that failure is an event, not a person. Yesterday ended last night. See, this summer, I was challenged to become a knight, not the one who goes on a quest to save a princess in distress, but to be the man who will go to war to fight for what he believes is right. And he doesn't take the flight when hardships and failure come his way. So Heavenly Father, I pray that I can start my comeback today.